Well, hey guys, we're here back in the study on Think and Grow Rich, and today we're in the study on the chapter on faith. Now, on Monday we did our live call on desire, and I hope you've been able to listen to that. If you weren't on the live call, I sent out that recording to you, and I hope you've been able to listen to it. And I love that chapter, and in that, one of the big things we discussed is that the goal that you are going for, it can't be a mere want or a wish. Right? That everybody wants a thing or wishes for a thing. And what your goal has to be is a real desire, an all-consuming obsession. And that's what we kind of talked about in that chapter. Today we're on the chapter on faith. And this is really good. I know I said I was going to do a recorded call and send that out to you, but I want to do this video because what I want to show you is it was really a big eye-opener for me when I learned this and studied this, and I hope it'll be an eye-opener for you as well, and it is really powerful. So if you read the chapter, he talks about that you got to have faith. Faith is the head chemist of the mind, right? And it's more of an expectation that you're expecting that you will achieve this goal. And you know, a lot of times we'll find ourselves in this place of, I know that if I want this goal, if I'm going after this, that I have to have the expectation that I'll have it. But there's this opposing force that holds us back and that wants us to retreat. So let's take a look at it. So we're in this place right here, and we're kind of unsure, right? We know that to move forward into this place where I want to achieve this goal that's going to make me happy, I've got to have faith. But this opposing force, this other opposing force that takes me back into what I don't want, into kind of where I'm already at in the status quo, this fear, this feeling of fear, it kind of holds me back. So what do you kind of do? You got one opposing force that wants to pull you forward closer to where you want to be, but there's this other force that's just as strong that wants to hold you back. So let's take a look at Stickman. We're going to pull up Stickman here again. We got our mind and our body. Now, you know, we've looked over Stickman before. If you don't recall any of this information, go back and watch some of those videos that I've shared in our private Facebook group and that I've emailed out to you. That I'm not going to go too deep into this today, but go back and watch over some of that. And really, if you want to review, you can't review it enough, right? Go back and watch some of that. But we said this is our body and this is our mind, and our mind has two parts. So we split that into two parts, and we have our conscious mind, and then our subconscious mind. And our conscious mind, that's our thinking mind, right? We have thoughts that come in. We have things come in from our five senses, and they produce thoughts. And we have, in our conscious mind, we have the ability to reject or accept any thought that comes in from those five senses. It's also where our imagination lies, where these ideas come in and we can give them shape. Well, our subconscious mind, this is kind of our emotional and feeling mind. This is where our feelings are, right? We'll say that today I'm feeling good, I'm feeling happy, or I'm feeling kind of sad, or I'm feeling kind of fearful. Well, that's where our feelings lie. We also said that this is where our habits and our beliefs and our perceptions and our opinions lie. It's right here in our subconscious mind. And what we've also said is that when we have a thought in our conscious mind, that it produces a feeling, and that feeling moves the body into action, and our actions produce our results. So we want to kind of go back and watch our thinking. So if that's new to you, go back and watch those videos. So we've got Stickman here. And Stickman, he's got a goal that he's going for. And say he's got a goal card. He's got a goal card. This is his goal card, and it represents the goal that he's going for there. And when Stickman looks at this goal card, it produces a thought. And those thoughts are going to kind of produce a feeling. And let's say whenever Stickman looks at this goal card, kind of the feeling that he's having is fear. Let's say he's feeling some fear about this goal. That's something big. He's never done that before, but he's kind of having some fear about it. Well, if we look at this, it's not the goal card that's causing fear, but it's his beliefs about the goal card. We said this is where our beliefs lie. And these beliefs are kind of subjective, right? Because I could look at this same goal card and it would cause me to have different thoughts and different feelings. And if you looked at this goal card, it would produce thoughts and different feelings for you as well. So it's based on our beliefs in our fear. So we've got fear right here. But our chapter that we're talking about is faith. So, faith. And faith is really, we talk about, is an expectation. 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 Oh, that's not good. I'm the one that's helping our kids with our spelling right now. That's not good, right? But faith in our expectations. And we say that I don't know how I'm going to achieve this goal. I don't know how I'm going to get it yet, but I expect that if I take action over time, I don't know how long it's going to take, and I don't know how to do it, but I know that over time, if I take actions, that I expect to accomplish this goal. That at some point in the future, over time, I'm going to achieve this goal. And the skeptics are going to say, well, how are you going to do that? You don't know how you're going to do that. There's no proof, there's no guarantee that if you take action that you're going to achieve that goal. There's no proof, right? They say there's no proof. And you want me to say that I'm going to be able to step out and do something new and I'm going to accomplish this goal based on a feeling of faith and something that I can't prove or that there's no guarantee of. You want me to believe that based on a feeling? Right? That's crazy. There's no proof in that. That's crazy. But let's take a look at this other side. And the skeptics are right. There is no proof. There is no guarantee right there. I can't say this is my goal and I'm going to prove 100% that this is going to happen. There is no proof. But let's take a look at the other side. So this other side which says is fear. And our fear is based on a feeling as well. And fear says the same thing, that it takes action, right? So fear wants us to do something as well. Our faith wants us to take action. Well, fear wants us to take action as well. But it's actions of avoidance. Actions of avoidance. And that over time, if we take these actions of avoidance, then what we'll get is safety and security. We'll stay where we're at, but we won't get hurt, right? Or we won't fail. We won't fall backwards, and it's going to keep us safe. But really, there's no proof there either, right? There's no guarantee there either. There's no proof that if I take these actions of avoidance that I will be in safety and security. There's no proof. No proof as well. So if we take a look at this, if we really take a look at this, both are acts of faith. We're either putting our faith in our expectations of this goal, or we're putting our faith in our fear. And what most of us tend to do is we put our faith in our fear and stay where we're at. But either way, there's no guarantee, there's no proof, right? And either way, we're going to have to step out and act on faith. Either act on faith in our expectations of this goal. We're going to take actions over time that will take us to this goal. Or we're going to have to step out in faith and take actions of avoidance. And let me tell you what fear does right here. Fear says, I told you so, right? I told you so. I told you, don't take action on that. I told you that if you don't, just trust me, you don't take action on this, you won't fail. But you can't ever prove that. You can't ever prove that fear was right. But you can prove this expectation. right? Because as you step out and do new things, you step out and you take actions over time, moving forward into expectation, that, there's no proof in the beginning, but as you take those actions over time, proof actually starts to spring up. And I want to read you something out of the chapter real quick right here, and this is, it says, you will understand that the subconscious mind will translate a thought impulse of a negative or destructive nature into its physical equivalent just as readily as it will act upon a thought impulse of a positive nature. This accounts for the strange phenomenon so many millions of people experience, referred to as misfortune or bad luck. Millions of people believe themselves doomed to poverty and failure because some strange force over which they believe they have no control. They are the creators of their own misfortunes because of this negative belief, which is picked up by the subconscious mind and translated into its physical equivalent. I want to encourage you today, the point of this right here is, are you going to have faith in your expectation of accomplishing the goal, or are you going to have faith in the fear? You choose. The book says it, and it's true, that the subconscious mind will pick up and act on any thought impulse of fear or expectation. I want to encourage you to step out. Maslow says that you kind of get to a line there where you have an opportunity to step forward into new growth, or you can turn and retreat into safety and what's comfortable. That's that line of that comfort zone. So I hope this has been really good for you. Man, to me, it's really good stuff. And know that both safety and security and moving forward into expectation are acts of faith. So I hope today has added value to you. I hope you're enjoying the study. I know I sure am. And I look forward to our next call. It's going to be on Monday. Our next live call will be Monday, and we'll be in the chapter on imagination. I know the next chapter is auto-suggestion, but I'm going to do a full video on that. But our next live call will be Monday at 12 on imagination. I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.